Hello dear students. Yesterday we have discussed about electric current and electric potential. So today we are going to discuss about circuit diagrams. Circuit diagrams. So in the previous section we had already seen few circuit diagrams related to this. See how to use symbols. Symbols regarding this use of symbols for drawing while drawing circuit diagrams. Here you can see certain symbols here which I already told you that this is the symbol of cell. This long lead represents the positive terminal and the shorter one represents the negative terminal. And similarly you can see bulb, this is the symbol for bulb, and this is the symbol for ammeter, and this is the symbol for key which is closed. So now let us come to this particular problem. Using circuit symbols, these symbols, how can we draw circuit diagrams? So what this circuit diagram represents? So we know that an electric circuit which is comprising of cell, battery or plug key, these are the electrical components, and these are connected using connecting wires. It is often convenient to draw a schematic diagram in which different components of the circuit are represented by the symbols conveniently used. So in order to draw the circuit diagrams we are using certain convenient symbols. So instead of drawing the plug key or electrical components such as ammeter, voltmeter, etc. or resistor, as such we are, instead of drawing these instruments as such, we are using symbols. So these symbols that we use are known as conventional symbols. These are used to represent some of the most commonly used electrical components. Here you can see in the table which are the symbols that we use normally for different electrical components. So here you can see in the table 12.1, the first one, electric cell. The electric cell that is represented by cell or battery, that is represented by two parallel lines. One long parallel line, that the longer one represent the positive terminal of the battery, and the shorter one represent the negative terminal. Okay, always remember that, don't exchange this. The long lead represent the positive terminal and the shorter one represent the negative terminal. And then a battery or a combination of cells, that is known as battery. Battery, more than 2 or 3 cells will be there. Okay, always remember, in a battery 2 or more cells will be connected together. They will be connected in series. Here you can see. Here how these are connected. The long lead that represent the positive terminal of the first cell. Okay, then this is the negative terminal, and see this here, the negative terminal of the first cell is connected to the positive terminal of the second cell, and the negative terminal of the second cell is in turn connected to the positive terminal of the third cell, and the negative terminal in turn is connected with the remaining components. So here the battery is comprising of 3 cells. This one represents first cell, second cell, third cell. Okay, and the third thing is plug key or switch. Yesterday we had seen the plug key or switch, which is called open. There are two types, open circuit and closed circuit. See here, when the switch is open, that means the switch is in, the circuit will be off, and when the plug key or the switch is closed, then you will see the circuit will be on. So there is only a simple difference. This is, so if the plug key is in the on position, that circuit is known as closed circuit. So at the center there you will see a black dot, and the next one is a wire joint, where two wires are joining. during a connection, while giving connections, somewhere you will have to join two wires. That two wires are joining. Suppose how these are joined, there will be a cross, and at the center of the cross there will be a black dot. So this dot represents that there is a wire joint, or there is a connection. And the next one is wires crossing without joining. So two wires, if they are simply lying over one another without joining, without any joint, that is represented just like this. And the next thing is electric bulb. How we represent an electric bulb? This is the symbol for electric bulb, or this one. The next one is a resistor. A resistor of resistance R, so whatever maybe. So that resistor is a device that offers resistance to the flow of electric current, just like gutters in the road. Here you can see how that is just like so too. These lines that represent a resistor. Then the next one is variable resistance or rheostat. Here you can see the first thing is variable resistance. Variable resistance means the resistor of its value we can change. It doesn't have a constant value. That is known as variable resistance. Or another instrument that is used for varying the resistance of a circuit without changing this particular cell or battery, that is known as rheostat. So this is the symbol for rheostat. We will see that particular instrument. Then the next thing is ammeter. You know that what is ammeter used for? What is ammeter used for? What is the function? Ammeter is used for measuring electric current in the circuit. It is connected always in series with the circuit. So you also remember that there are two terminals for ammeter, just like battery. We had seen battery has got positive and negative terminals. Similarly, ammeter also has got positive and negative terminals. The positive terminal that should be always connected to the positive terminal of the battery, and the negative terminal of the ammeter that should be connected to the negative terminal of the battery. And this should be ammeter should be always connected in series in the circuit. Then the last instrument is voltmeter. Voltmeter, what is the use of voltmeter? Voltmeter is used for measuring the potential difference across an instrument. So here voltmeter also has got two terminals. One is positive terminal and the another is negative terminal. Always don't forget to just denote these particular symbols, plus and minus. Plus and minus here also. So this represent, the plus symbol represent the positive terminal of the voltmeter, and the minus sign, this symbol represents the negative terminal of the voltmeter. While connecting a voltmeter in the circuit, you need to make sure that the positive symbol, the sign, the instrument which is having this positive sign, positive symbol, this lead must be always connected with the positive terminal of the battery. The negative one must be connected with the negative terminal. So these are some of the major components that we commonly use while drawing circuit diagrams. So I hope you understood.